After the blow we had, conceding the 3-3 in extra time against Leeds, where we deserved so much more than to go into this stadium against such a strong Inter Milan team. You couldn't have asked for more if you look at our performance. Again, we hardly gave away a chance. The biggest one they had was, I think, just before halftime, after we had to, again, the players, and me included, and our fans, had to accept a referee decision that could have gone another way as well. But that's the story, that has been the story of our season, as some other things. So great mentality. Second half, we got better and better and better. We were close to scoring already with Conor Bradley and Hugo Ekitike. And in the end, we got a penalty, which that is a penalty. We could have had 10 this season, I think. So that was a penalty that I don't think in the Premier League would have been given. But again, I think it was the first goal was more clear a goal than it was wrong that the penalty was given.
You feel in some ways those decisions even themselves out?
It shouldn't be like that, of course. But I prefer to score in the 86 minutes the 1-0 than in the 38 minutes the 1-0. But it shouldn't be like that. I think so many times this season referee decisions have gone against us, either in the Premier League, either in the Champions League. I think this weekend I saw a handball at Brighton against West Ham in the lead up to a goal, and that was allowed. So probably people will tell me, no, there was something different between it, but there's always something that's different, like the goal we scored against City. So yeah, another time where the players showed great mentality, and this time we could win it instead of ending it with a draw.
Finally, for me, you're up to 8th in the standings now. How big a moment could this be in your season, do you think?
Yeah, that's difficult to see because we cannot foresee the future. But I think it was mainly for us very important that we got a result today, because with an away game to Marseille, also still to play in one home game, we needed points, and and we know how difficult that would be over here because they've been so strong in this stadium, in the league, but definitely also in the Champions League. So it's a great result, like it was against Real Madrid. I think it's not funny, but it's the weird thing that we've had a few special results this season. So beating Arsenal, beating Real Madrid, beating Newcastle away, beating Aston Villa, where they won 10 in a row and only lost against us. So that's why it's so surprising to see that we drop points in so many other games. Although there are multiple reasons, but one of them I just said.
The front head.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations, Halit Adrian from Armenian Press. And actually, you spoke already about a question that I'm going to ask. Like, the team reacts in the big matches, as you mentioned, with Madrid, with Inter. Are you sure that when going home in Premier League, in the next match, you will see the same performance, you are going to win? So what's the reason? Can you understand this? Thank you.
I think most of our performances, except for 2 or 3 maybe, have been the same. Have been the same, but not always. We got what we deserved. So against Leeds, we conceded 1 chance, like we did today. But against Leeds, we conceded 3 goals because the VAR interfered for a penalty, and we conceded a set piece. Against Sunderland, we didn't even concede a chance till the 96th minute. But before that, we already conceded a goal by deflection. So I think if you simply look at the last 4 games, the players have fight so hard, showed so much mentality. And I don't think we every time have gotten what we deserved lately. But tonight, at last, we did, in, again, difficult circumstances.
Arne, hello. Can you just talk to us about the work rate of your midfield and how impressed you were by that midfield you put out tonight? And also, what does it mean to you after such a testing week to hear the fans sing your name at the full-time whistle?
No, I don't think I would do justice to only tell you that our midfield worked so hard. I think I saw all the players showing a lot of commitment to the game plan. In the first half, we tried to keep a +1 in and around our last line. But after the substitutions they made, we struggled more and more with Akanji in the middle who dribbled into the midfield. So we said during halftime, we have to be more aggressive in our press. We're going to go more 1v1. And then, of course, it's important that your midfield sprints back if they overplay you. But it was the same for our attackers. And I think you are highlighting our midfield. And I would like to highlight one player because he's been highlighted a few times also in a negative way. And this time, I would like to highlight Konate, who played a very good game against two very good strikers together with Virgil. They were, I don't think they made a mistake at all, or like I said, we only conceded one chance. And that's a big compliment if you play against such a good team. And what it means to me, that the fencing, for me, that means a lot for me. But I said yesterday, it's not about me, it's about the team. And they were also there for the team. Again, so many away fans in difficult circumstances for the club, and it shows you one more time if things go against us, or if there's a hard time, we're all there for each other and we fight together, and that's what the fans and the players showed today.
Arne, if it's possible to just clarify, you spoke to the great Clarence Seedorf on the pitch. You said about the talks with Mohamed Salah and the initiative, where the initiative comes from. Were you saying that he has to make the first move to get back into this?
No. I'm happy that you asked that question, because Clarence said that in his opinion, I said, yeah, that's your opinion. So I didn't say anything about that, who should make the first step or whatever. It was his opinion. So I'm happy that I can clarify that headlines tomorrow are not what I've said. It was his opinion.
But and where do you stand on that between now?
Where I
and
stand is
Saturday?
that tonight it should be all about the players that are here. In the rich history Liverpool has, they've had many of these evenings, but after in the season we are in, I think if you have an away win in this stadium against such a strong team, then it should be about the midfield or about Ibu or about the ones that are here. They deserve all the credits. And I can fully understand on Friday that I get a lot of questions from Vinny again about other things. But tonight it should be about the ones that are here.